each other in the eye before they get one more sleep before they scrap, and we haven't even got to the fight yet.
Tyron talked about the open workouts. What did you think of the shape that Mike looked in that?
I like Mike's condition. I think Mike looks really good. I love to see him happy, but at the same time serious. When he's serious, he's a different man.
We saw him looking very explosive. Amir, try that mic out. Let's see if that one works. We saw him looking very explosive in that open workout. Can he sustain that across 8 rounds? Can he sustain what we saw in the open workout across 8 rounds? That's a big question for everybody.
He's ready to go. He's moody because he wants to fight. He's not really with the pre-activities, open workouts, weigh-ins. He just wants to go to war right now, and that's what he's going to do tomorrow.
What did you think of the demeanor that we've seen from Mike Tyson? You said stone cold. Is this the kind of the ferociousness that you wanted to see from Mike in fight week, Tyron?
You know, I didn't know what to expect, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I was looking to micromanage to see if he's in shape, because when you watch a 20, 30-second video on Instagram, anybody can be a savage in that small amount of time. I wanted to see how he looked. Was he breathing hard? Was he in sync with his coach? The last time we saw him was we was fighting Roy Jones, right?
Yep.
So this has been almost 4 years since that time. Now we're going to see him go out there and fight against Jake Paul. So I saw him having fun. That's something I was not expecting to see. And for me, if I'm having fun, that means I've done the work. That means I'm relaxed. That means I'm ready to get it cracking.
What about Jake Paul? Because you've been through this kind of a situation with him. You've been through a fight week build-up with him. Has anything stood out to you this week, particularly about him?
I mean, Jake Paul has to do the antics. He has to do the mind games. And I feel like Mike did not allow him to. He shut that off. He really did not RSVP for the shenanigans. But Jake Paul is definitely love the win-win situation. You beat Mike, you great. You lose to Mike, you lost to Mike. He's always putting himself in those situations.
How do you feel like Jake looks with this added weight?
I like the added weight. The fact that he's a good puncher with the added weight is going to help his chances, because most people know the only chance he really has is that he can get lucky and hit Mike. So having the added weight was a smart thing.
Jake's a disruptor, right? He likes to kind of bother people. Has he got into your dad's head at all?
Well, it's hard hearing you, but I'm just excited for this event. Jake Paul's going to bring it. I just can't wait.
She's wondering if he's getting into your dad's head.
Oh, he's not getting into my dad's head at all. My dad's too mentally strong. He's been there. He's been professional for 1985 to 2005. Jake Paul's new to it. He's not fazed by that at all.
Let's talk about the co-main on this card, because the co-main is such a good fight as well, and worth talking about. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor running it back. We saw them fight a couple of years ago, fight of the year at the time. Katie Taylor ends up getting the split decision win, but there was a lot of talk about whether Amanda should have won it, and you know, there will always be debate about that. People will fall either side of that debate. Do we get a fight that is as good as the first fight that we saw? Because that's going to be hard to match, Roy.
I think we get just as good a fight, if not maybe even a better fight, because now, for the first time, we saw 2 women have an excellent fight. Now they have got a chance to go back and reevaluate and make adjustments and come back and do it again. The bad thing about it is, with women, when their emotions kick in,
oh, wait, hold up. What are we going to say now?
The war goes they're going to go right
Watch
back to where they came from. How bad they want to, they're going to go right back to where their emotions take them. The emotions took them to a good place last time. It's going to take them to a good place this time.
Is there a psychological advantage for Katie Taylor because she comes in knowing that she got the win the first time around, or was it so tight that that just doesn't apply?
In this situation, I don't think it's an advantage. I think it's a chip on her shoulder. I think she feels she won. I feel in the 5th round, she really said, you know what? I'm a world champion. I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I'm going to bite down, and I'm going to take this fight back. She was losing the fight, in my opinion, right? So I don't think that she has, you know, the advantage of winning. I think she has the advantage of fighting on the MVP card. Everybody's pro, Amanda Serrano, and she got to go out there and show them again. Anytime you have to show somebody, it just makes you a little bit more bitter.
I mean, if you're talking about Amanda, she said that she comes in more confident, more hungry than the first fight. Has that been visible to you?
I think she is, because I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of others' opinions, that she won the fight. I had it 7-3, and if she just probably going to do the same game plan, because the game plan worked, in my opinion. So let's see what she could do. I think it's going to be a great fight. It might be fight of the year again.
Let's talk about what some of the other people on the card could do, because we've got a great lineup for you. We're going to show you the rest of the card, apart from the main and the co-main that we've already gone through. Give me your pick here for a fight that you're interested in, or a fighter you're interested to see. Roy, what are you looking for?
I'm looking at Barrios Ramos. I do want to see that fight, because I've seen Barrios a few times. Never seen Ramos really, but I want to see what happens, because I think this is going to be a good fight.
You guys? a fight.
Go ahead.
I want to see Carrington and Coolwell. He's a top 10 featherweight. He's number 8 on ESPN's list. He has a lot of potential. He's from Brownsville. So I just think it's going to be a great night of fights, and I just want to see his potential fulfilled, and I think he's going to do it.
He's representing. Who are you picking?
I want to see Shadazia Green, and I want to see her fight against Melinda Wapool, because I feel like Shadazia is really slick. She's really smooth. There's not a lot of female boxers like that, you know. She remind me a little bit of a Roy Jones in the female division.
She might be mighty cold.
Maybe she can get to the side like my man over here and make people pay.
She must be mighty cold.
All right, well, with that, we are ready to get going with this weigh-in. So let me send you over to Big Mo on the stage.
Good evening, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Toyota Music Factory, our home for Fight Week, our home for the official weigh-ins today for what will be the biggest boxing match in modern history. Live tomorrow night, the event will be headlined by Jake El Gallo Paul versus the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson, in an 8-round professional heavyweight bout. In the co-main event, Ireland's undisputed super lightweight world champion, Katie Taylor, will step back in the ring for the most anticipated rematch in women's boxing history against boxing's trailblazer and unified featherweight champion, Amanda "The Real Deal" Serrano, for the undisputed super lightweight championship of the world, contested over 10 2-minute rounds. It is time to weigh in the fighters, but first, I have some very special guests to bring on stage. First, welcome to the stage, the pride of America's team from right here in Arlington, Texas, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. And now I'd also like to welcome to the stage the official MVP ring card models. Please welcome Rafaela, Sydney, Virginia, Lexi, and Delia. I would now like to welcome a few individuals on stage. First, please welcome the director of Holden Boxing, Bryce Holden. And now, introducing the stage, the director of boxing for Most Valuable Promotions, please welcome Mike Leonardi. And finally, the co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, ladies and gentlemen, Nikisa Bedarian. A reminder to you all, ladies and gentlemen, this once-in-a-lifetime boxing mega event is scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, November 15th at AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas, home of the NFL's Dallas Cowboys, streaming live, globally, exclusive, and free on the biggest platform in the world, Netflix. Now, without further ado, let's get the weigh-ins underway. We begin our undercard with 8 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the red corner, he holds a professional record of 13 victories versus 2 defeats, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Peerwah, Queensland, Australia, please welcome the current reigning IBO Intercontinental Featherweight Champion, Deadly Dana Coolwell. Official weight, 125.2 pounds for Dana Coolwell. And now his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to us with a perfect, undefeated professional record of 13 victories, opposite no defeats, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. fighting out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, USA. He is the current reigning NABF, WBC Silver, and WBO Intercontinental Featherweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. Official weight, 125.8 pounds for Shoo Shoo Carrington. Our opening contest on the undercard tomorrow night live from AT&T Stadium. 8 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Australia versus the United States of America. Dana Coolwell, Bruce Carrington.
All right, let me get a quick word here with Dana. Dana, one quick word with you, if I may, and Shoo Shoo, don't go anywhere. Dana, excuse me. Obviously, a ton of buzz surrounding this young man, considered one of the top prospects in boxing. What is the key to beating him tomorrow night?
Just doing what I do best, which is box smart and sticking to my game plan.
Looking forward to it. Good luck, sir. Everyone, make some noise for the pride of Australia, Dana Coolwell. And now let us say hello to one of 2 fighters representing Brownsville on this card, the great Shoo Shoo Carrington. Last time we saw you just a couple of months ago, some say your toughest test. Some say that you need to kind of remind everyone that you're one of the top prospects. Do you agree with that assessment and what you have to do that tomorrow?
Well, listen, I'm going to let y'all know one thing right now. Come tomorrow night, I will give a crowd-pleasing performance, and y'all will remember the name, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington.
Make some noise for the young man from Brooklyn, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the next bout on our undercard, 10 3-minute rounds in the light welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he is undefeated as a professional with 14 victories. Opposite, no defeats, with 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Roma, Lazio, Italy, introducing the current reigning Italian super lightweight champion, Armando La Furia del Quadrado Casamonica. Official weight, 138.6 pounds for Armando Casamonica. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night, he is also undefeated as a professional with 17 victories. Opposite, no defeats, with 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, introducing the current reigning IBF North American lightweight champion. Please welcome Lucas Prince Body. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the second bout on our undercard. Tomorrow night, live from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. 10 3-minute rounds in the light welterweight division. Italy versus Canada. Armando Casamonica versus Lucas Body.
All right, I'm being joined by the man who at this moment has the knockout of the year, no doubt about it, for 2024. Looking forward to seeing what you do tomorrow night. Your opponent, Armando, takes this fight on short notice and misses weight. Your reaction?
Unprofessional. Straight up unprofessional. I mean, we both signed the contract, 135. I made weight like a pro. And unfortunately he didn't. But you know what? The fight's still on and I'm ready. Let's go.
Looking forward to it. Good luck to you. Everyone, make some noise for Lucas Prince Body.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to our first championship bout on the card tomorrow night, live from AT&T Stadium. It is scheduled for 10 2-minute rounds and is for the vacant WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, she is undefeated as a professional with 7 victories, opposite no defeats, and 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Pefferlaw, Ontario, Canada. Please welcome Melinda, the Whip, Wapu. Official weight, 166.8 pounds for Melinda Wapu. And her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night at AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. She holds a near-perfect professional record of 14 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 11 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Paterson, New Jersey, USA, introducing the current reigning WBC Silver and WBC International Super Middleweight Champion, Shadesha, the Sweet Terminator Green. Official weight, 167.8 pounds for the Sweet Terminator, Shadesha Green. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final bout of the undercard tomorrow night here in Arlington, Texas. 10 2-minute rounds for the vacant WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Melinda Wapu versus Shadesha Green.
Quick question here for Melinda. After that intense face-off, your reaction to, I believe, her pushing you?
I think I pushed her first.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that part. Why did you push her then?
She was up in my face.
Got too close.
Yeah.
And why do you think she was doing that?
Yeah, intimidation, but you know, I came here to do a job. I've trained hard. This is 17 years in the sport. I'm gonna take that belt back to Canada.
Looking forward to it. Everyone, show some love to Melinda Wapu. Now let's say hello one more time to Shadesha Green.